East. If he applies the same logic in the Middle East that he is rightly applying in Ukraine, he will make peace in the Middle East for the first time, basically, in at least you could count it for 58 years since the 1967 war, but I would count it all the way back to 1948. Donald Trump would make peace where no other president has. And all he has to do is use the same logic. This is not his war. This is wars that previous presidents have been pulled into by the Israel lobby, by Bibi, and Trump does not have to fall prey in the same way.
You've told us many times both wars could be stopped in 24 hours with a phone call from the President of the United States. Hey, Pete Hegseth, stop sending arms to Kyiv right now. Hey, Bibi, nothing's coming your way, so
yes.
Stop.
And very importantly, you know, I've said that the war could stop, and it's interesting in Ukraine, we're getting to an end of that war. We are. But why doesn't it stop in one day? Because they're still not saying publicly the truth. What Trump is right. He's trying to get peace there. He says this is Biden's war. This is absolutely right. He's trying to end it. But instead of saying the clear things, NATO will not enlarge, there will be a territorial adjustment given the history of all of this, and there will be security guarantees through the United Nations. The focus has been on a ceasefire without a kind of honest accounting of the underlying reality. I think Steve Witkoff, the negotiator, heard that clearly and gets that clearly and reportedly told President Trump this. But the reason why the war isn't stopping yet isn't that Trump is trying to prolong the war. He's not. But he's using the wrong approach and tactic. He's saying ceasefire, ceasefire. But the point is not a ceasefire. The point is a peace agreement based on certain underlying principles. Ceasefire is pretty meaningless. We saw there was a ceasefire in Gaza and it broke down because it wasn't based on underlying principles. The underlying principle in Ukraine is no NATO enlargement. The underlying principle in the Middle East is simple. It is the state of Palestine as the 194th UN member state. No more, no less.